And we're back with Josh and Janine, who are the co-founders of LoveRoom. So before we get started, I want to say I'm a little confused. I'm just playing off the video, so I'm not confused. But I love that ending. So tell us, while you're here, tell us about LoveRoom. Tell us about what controversy is going on with LoveRoom and why some people are confused.
I love how he goes right into controversy and confusion when you haven't even told us what it's all about.
I know.
Why don't we start with how you started it and what it's about?
So we was using Airbnb to rent out our place. And we just moved to LA. We only had an air mattress in our place for a little while. And we was like, all right, we need to find a way to make money right away because we didn't get jobs right away. So I had this idea. I was like, I wonder if I put like her picture as the profile picture on there, just to see what happens if maybe we will attract more buyers. And it turns out that we actually did. We got guys staying over for like $8 a night.
Wow.
Yeah, and look, it was only an air mattress. There was no TV, no couch.
And just because they thought you were attractive,
exactly.
of course, which is the first thing guys look at.
Yeah, and so but when they
on Airbnb.
Yeah. But it's like they think they're gonna get more.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, there's hope. They're hoping.
With that being said, though, like when
you're confident. I like you.
With that being said, though, I mean, when they came, I said, hey, I was acting as I was her, and I said, hey, my boyfriend is gonna assist you now. So they never end up seeing her.
Oh, okay.
Plus, she was at work anyway, so they wouldn't.
That's awesome.
I'd just be like, hey, she actually went to work. I'll handle it from here, and they kind of have a little disappointed face.
Of course.
Whatever.
And so, how did that transpire? Like, how did you go from there into LoveRoom? Yeah, this is like, this is unbelievable. This story.
No, I mean, I guess I found a market there. I think I said, well, really, I was in the kitchen with my mother. We was talking, having coffee, and I said, I kind of laughed. I had the thought in my head. I was like, what if there's like an Airbnb for attractive people? And I just laughed, and I asked her, and she's like, I forgot what she said, but she just...
Something in Spanish.
Yeah, something in Spanish. She speaks mostly Spanish. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a Launch Rock page and see what people think about this. And that's what I did. And I shared that page on a Facebook group called
Silicon Group or Silicon Valley.
Yeah, Silicon Valley Beach or something. Not Silicon Valley. Silicon Beach. Yeah.
Right.
So I shared it there, and apparently there's a lot of reporters there. I'm assuming, and and then from there, like 2 days later, we was on Yahoo News. And
oh my gosh!
Like,
now, was it all beta? Like, was it already developed, or was it just kind of a landing page? Like, what did you have already done at that point?
It was just a landing page. I didn't think
it's just an idea.
Just to collect users.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then how long ago was that? That was
like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, it was 2 weeks ago.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
That was 2 weeks ago?
No, it was a little bit more than 2 weeks. The
like
Launch
3
Rock?
weeks ago?
Yeah, it's like a little less than a month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
so it was
hasn't
just a
been
splash
month
page through
Yeah.
Launch Rock. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I guess the Launch Rock page got launched, and then a week later we was like, all right, well, let's start working on this, start developing. And so then I guess, I don't know the timeline by off back, but I guess a week after we started getting all this press, I started working on the development, and then we launched a week after. So we launched like last week, so about 8 days ago.
Yeah, so in 8 days later, so how many users do you have?
Right now there's 5,800 users over about 5,800. So
okay, and so the key thing of what LoveRoom is about is you don't actually have pictures of the rooms, right? You have pictures of the people.
Yeah,
right.
Okay. Yeah, right now.
Okay.
For the next version, we definitely want to have pictures of the people, and then also
they can see your air mattress.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, and they can see what they're getting.
Yeah.
So what is it?
Well, that's it's Janine.
That's it.
I mean, I was like, wow, her picture's awesome. I would go on that. But is it a rental site, or is it a dating site, or is it both? Is it a marriage between the two? Like, how would you classify it?
It's probably a marriage between the two. It's probably a dating site first because I guess any rental site you actually book and there's actually a payment involved. So they're sharing a room for free. So, I don't know. It's kind of somewhat of a new market. Just Airbnb and dating mixed together. And, I don't know. We're still learning about what the market could be. So.
This is awesome. And, like, what I always think about is do people, the first thing that I thought of when I went on was do people, put what they're looking for? Like, like almost, a hookup or, so like air mattress and a hookup. Or a relationship and a bedroom for a week. Right. Are they going to be kind of like able to specify, or is it sort of blind and you don't really know what you're getting? Like they were attracted to you on Airbnb, but they didn't know that you weren't going to be there.
Yeah.
Or you weren't greeting them, right?
Or that she was single.
Yeah, exactly. Which you're a genius, by the way, for doing that. Because I'm like, how is he cool with that? Like that is awesome. But now I see how it kind of all transpired. So. What's some of the feedback that you've been getting from other people in the tech industry or people in that world, in the dating app world?
I mean, they probably think I'm an asshole. They probably think, I don't know. I mean, I don't think they realize that it's both of us working on it. I don't think they realize I'm in a relationship. Some girl left a comment in one of the articles saying that, oh, you're just like a lonely geek that's trying to get a bunch of girls to come to his house or something like that.
Yeah, but you're going to get a lot of that.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's all right. I mean, I don't mind it.
You can have Tinder for that. You know, why do you need, why do you have to go through this whole thing to get girls over to your house?
I'm really curious, what's each of your roles? What are your guys, what do you do on an everyday basis for this? And what do you do?
Right now, I'm just handling customer service because we get like a lot of people asking questions on LoveRoom, how to use things, how to get around, how to navigate. So I'm just the one providing the feedback with that. And I also did a lot of like the design for the final version of LoveRoom. That's what I'm working on right now.
So there you are.
Yeah, there you go.
So this is what you're working on, right? Yeah. And this is your profile, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay. So do you want to walk through it with us real quick?
Okay. Yeah, let's see how
the profile, basically, you just put some of your basic things like your name, your age, where you're from. Let's see, your status. You can put you're looking for casual, no dating, something serious, friends, hang out. And you can also actually join LoveRoom as a couple. So if you're looking for like another couple to stay with, we just added that feature.
So like swinging?
Mm-hmm.
Ish?
No comment.
No.
Now you're gonna get more comments, man.
Really interesting.
So that, and then we have some LoveRoom questions where you can kind of get to know the person's their taste. Like carpet or hardwood. Single bathroom or private bathroom. I think that was the same thing.
The reasoning for that is because look, like when you're meeting someone and you're dating, eventually, I guess the overall goal is you're going to move in together.
Right.
And so, I don't know, I think it's just kind of cool to get to know how each other, I guess, live on a daily basis, what's their interests. I mean, hardwood floor or carpet is not necessarily signiugn, I guess.
But it's kind of a way to sort of play into what they like. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because let's be real, at the end of the day, I don't know if you lived with someone before, Michelle. I don't think you have. But at the end of the day, the girl's going to take over anyway and do what she wants. So it doesn't really matter.
That's a whole other show.
And by the way, if there's carpet, we're going to rip it out and have 100 floors.
Okay.
You're a carpet guy.
Is this a euphemism? Because I'm confused.
We need to get him on.
I'm like that girl in Bloomberg. Okay.
We need to sign you up now. We should do it right now.
You guys should. Well, I don't know who's
sign
single.
Sign up together.
Yeah, sign up and try it out, test it out. That'll be kind of fun.
Of course, this is awesome. Okay, so tell us what are your plans for the next couple of months with this? Obviously, apps and all these sites move really fast with the development and how many people you can go from 5,000 to 1 million in 3 months, right? Yeah. So what's kind of your vision?
Well, I mean, we wanna launch the app version, so we want to do that by Valentine's Day. That's the goal, and we think that's good timing too.
That's great timing.
Cool. Yeah, and in the meantime, we're gonna collect a lot of feedback from users. We wanted to get feedback from, I guess, for learning what security measures they'll feel comfortable with, because that's a biggie, I guess. Well, not I guess. I mean, I know. But we're just gonna collect feedback and then build that final version and release it on Valentine's Day, and then from there we're gonna keep on getting feedback and I guess making changes in the meantime too. So it's not a finished product, and I don't think it's ever gonna be a complete finished product. We're gonna keep on making changes, and I think that's all. I mean, we're just gonna always keep making changes. It's always gonna be evolving.
Are you following the Airbnb model? Tweaking it, but is that kind of your the model that you're going after with the rental part?
I think we're more similar to couch surfing than Airbnb because it's kind of it's room sharing.
Right.
So, but instead of this person has a nice couch for you, it's like, hey, this person looks good, and you guys have a lot in common. Stay together for a week and see how things go.
Right.
While you're traveling.
Okay, there you go. See, that's
So-
room sharing.
Yeah.
Instead of
So it's not like the whole apartment. It's kind of
Yeah.
like it is really just to share that room.
Yeah, I mean, some guys like there's a girl on there who is sharing a room house, but she's
Okay.
sharing a private room within her house.
Right.
So I don't know what they're gonna do exactly, but you can it can be a private room or it can be a shared room. So
Yeah.
So how it works now is they once you connect. So is it a like a double opt-in, or how does it work? They contact you and then you accept it. Is it a message, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you answer back. And so they negotiate if there's a fee or the dates, or how does that work? I mean, I guess how does that work? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, as of right now,
Okay.
they're just going to be able to message each other, get to know each other.
Okay.
We encourage them to, talk on the phone, perhaps like use Google Voice if you want to
Okay.
give out your real number.
Which is like any dating app, really.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know what? Look, I mean, this is just for right now.
Right.
The next version, we have a lot of ideas on how they can really get to know each other.
Really
I mean,
cool features.
yeah,
Okay.
really cool stuff. So it's going to be fun. But right now, we're just kind of leaving it pretty basic and just collecting feedback.
Very cool.
It's super cool. I mean, I just want to know how it is working together on this.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean,
Every morning
yeah.
there's new news. There's another article we're laughing about. Like, hey, look what they had to say. Nothing
Oh, yeah, that's
different.
You
So
guys
has
are
it
like
been
together.
exciting? I mean,
Yeah.
has this been exciting? I mean,
Yeah, hell yeah. It's crazy.
I mean,
It's been a
'cause-
roller coaster.
Because these articles and
Yeah.
stuff, I mean, there's some really cool articles, and there's some people saying like,
Yeah.
this is like because of the. I think people are getting the attractiveness. They don't like that it's the attractive people, but you're always gonna get those kind of haters where. You get the guys too, where they're like trying to like either stick up for women or something.
Right.
Hey, bro, I have an ugly
Emotional
sister.
people.
She won't be using this site.
Right.
Kind of thing.
No, well, I think that's a misconception. I think it's for attractive people, but everyone's attractive
What's
to someone.
attractive, right?
Yeah.
That came from an article, right? It didn't come from your site. That it's only for attractive people,
Well,
or
I guess I could say I was being a little vague. I said
Okay.
something along the lines of rent your room to anyone under one condition. You need to be attractive.
oh,
Right.
gotcha.
So-
Okay.
Maybe it's like attracted to the person.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
know, like
that's-
I got it. I didn't think that. I didn't really
Yeah.
think that. It wasn't like hot or not.
Yeah, some
Right.
people
that
really
kind of thing.
took that literally.
yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Share a room with someone who you find attractive.
Right.
So everyone's attracted to somebody. So
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you
Yeah.
guys are like, so you're together 24/7 basically right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, it can exist, Mitchell.
You can work together.
Yeah,
You
it can exist. Wait, this is great. So what's some of the press that you've been getting recently? Like, what's kind of like the feedback recently from outside? People that maybe haven't signed up but are just kind of critiquing, you in the marketplace.
Women.
I think right now the most recent press is starting to head more in the positive direction. Like Josh clarified some of those misconceptions in one of the articles, and now it's been going viral. Like, hey, now he's navigating away from for attractive people. It's actually for someone who you find attractive.
Right.
And so
Okay.
people are starting to really understand how it works. So it's been pretty good so far. We have like some people who are really late with the news and just heard about LoveRoom and they're talking about something from a few weeks ago.
Right.
And it's negative, but.
And
we
how,
expect
like,
that.
my thing, so how do you get it out there? Like, is it just word of mouth? People are just, like, write articles and stuff, like, because they go on? Or is it
Yeah.
something that you have to market?
We're
Yeah,
not
I
marketing
mean,
at all.
Yeah.
We're not.
marketing is in my DNA, so I love marketing.
Right.
But I ain't had to do any marketing for this project.
It's just all
Really, it's
viral.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twitter.
It's just crazy.
awesome.
Twitter went crazy with LoveRoom. People were
Really?
sharing and sharing and sharing. We're like, oh my god!
Yeah.
Like every
Wow.
minute we refresh.
There's a recent article in Japan, and that's been like crazy on Twitter.
What was the
It's like,
Japan article?
It was pretty much like a whole. It was just taking
was
all
an
the
overview,
details,
yeah.
from all the articles and putting
Okay.
it into one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the controversy helped you.
Super-
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
and
for
it
sure.
really did, because I mean, to get you guys out there that fast and that many users without being funded, heavily funded, but like Tinder was, or
Yeah.
it's impressive what you guys have done.
Yeah, it really
and,
is.
And it's a niche concept. There isn't anything like that out there.
Nope.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
any press is good.
Yeah. I mean,
sure.
one of my good friends said, bad press is better than no press.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So
So did you need to start with any money at all, or was it just in the idea? You didn't need any money to start.
no, we didn't need any money. I just good thing that I know some development, some programming languages, because
Right.
that's how I was able to start.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what's your background?
Yeah, I mean, my background is in marketing, but I just recently started teaching myself programming languages just
Oh,
about
wow.
a year ago.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so
Well, I'm a hairstylist, so I'm really new to the tech world,
Cool.
and I just got out
yeah.
here, and I realized, like, wow, this is great. There's great opportunities out here. We're working on an idea together, so I'm more into the design of the idea, and I'm teaching myself to code as well online. So
Hairstyling to coding.
Yeah.
Anything in LA is possible. I
Yeah.
swear to God. This is the most inspiring thing I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but and then what made you guys together decide to work on this project together? And so many things you could have done. Why a dating site?
I think we really just want to connect people, and we have a really interesting story. We actually met on Facebook, and we were talking for a few months on Facebook, and we decided to meet each other in person, and things just like kicked off from there, and it was like sparks flying, and everything was great. And we moved in together very shortly after that, and then we flew out to LA like a few months after being together.
Oh, wow.
So things like moved really quickly and progressed. But before we even came to LA, we were working on an app called Interest Her, which was a dating app, and which was, I think, Josh's idea too. And we were going full blown on Interest Her, and we're like, okay, we got to go to LA and work on this because there's no texting in New York where
in
we're
Buffalo,
from.
right.
In Buffalo, yeah. So we came out here to work on it, and then basically LoveRoom we really pivoted from Interest Her and into
Wow.
LoveRoom, like a major pivot, because Interest Her was a different kind of app, but
yeah.
that's pretty much.
That's a big move.
And so you just put that
Yeah.
like splash page up, and you had the domain, and it just started taking off.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
you knew you
actu-
had something.
Yeah, I actually didn't even have the domain name yet.
Oh, really?
I put the launch page, the launch
Yeah.
log page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
There was
What
a
was
whole
it?
article talking about, hey, he doesn't have the domain name, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, are you guys kidding
Yeah,
me?
because we don't have loveroom.com. I mean,
Right.
we're
Yeah.
gonna get it.
Yeah.
Because you're tryloveroom.com.
Oh, you don't have it now?
They're
No.
tryloveroom.com.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
But that's even better press.
But
Now
it's like-
you're
it's
really
like-
going to get the domain
Yeah.
name.
The Facebook. Hey,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
get rid of the.
So you guys kind of had this. That is crazy.
Get rid of
Yeah.
try, okay?
Yeah.
Right?
That's my
I
tip.
know, right? Thank you.
So you really started this space where you were you were going to launch another app. Like, so right when you started dating, you kind of worked together right from the beginning. Like you knew that you were going to go in
Yeah.
that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. And then you just picked up. So LA was it, and that was like we're just
Yeah.
going. What do your friends and family think in Buffalo?
Oh, jeez.
Her family
Because Buffalo
was-
is a whole other entity.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
it really
God.
is. Well,
Are they happy?
we didn't get
The support
so
we
much
wanted.
support to come out here
Yeah.
because she has a son, and so it's usually tricky to do that, and I guess
Yeah.
people feel skeptical, like, hey, are you guys sure you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
We knew absolutely what we was doing. We
Yeah.
planned
Right.
everything out. We're kind of skeptics, so we make sure that we're confident about something before we do it.
Right.
But anyways, I mean, we just didn't have any to support. I mean, my mother supported me, and I
That's
think
about it.
yeah, her uncle supported her too.
My
so that's
uncle. Yeah.
that's about
Yeah.
it. though.
Yeah, but do you know when they're going to support you? When you get
Yeah.
bought out for like $3 million?
Yeah, when,
Yeah.
yeah,
Four or five,
when it's
five-
valued at
$3 billion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember me?
Hey, now we're going to support you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So is your son with you now? No?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, good. Oh,
Yeah.
this is great. This is a good story. You guys have a good story.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
this is great. So
So what are the next steps? So the next steps, you're going to keep it up there. You're going to make changes. Are you going to do anything else as far as marketing? Or are you just going to keep letting it go?
We got something interesting that we're doing, and we just can't talk about it.
Right.
Though. I really want to, but we just can't.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
a
Yeah,
surprise.
marketing or actually things on the site?
Well, definitely things on the site for sure
Okay.
that we're really excited about. But we got, how do I say something without saying it, right?
It's just something that's going to expose us not worldwide, but within the United States. And we're just going to get a lot of exposure, and I think a lot of users, and it's going to blow up.
So you have a kind of a marketing idea or some sort of way to get word out.
We're forming a partnership, and
Okay.
basically, I guess I guess what I could say is that 100 million people in their homes will be able to hear about Interest Me.
Yeah.
Or not Interest Me.
About
Interest-
LoveRoom.
Well, you better get your company name right.
Yeah, no, I've been
Love
saying that
Room.
for so long.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
our other startup.
Yeah. So we're gonna be able to reach more people ultimately. Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
When is that happening? Like for your launch though, like Valentine's Day-ish, or?
I think it might around that time, around springtime, because we're getting started now with the partnership. So
Yeah.
Cool. So you really plan this out.
Yeah. I mean,
respect it.
I guess something else that we're doing too is we teamed up with Be Great Partners. They're an incubator here in LA. And we're gonna move in on December 2nd. So we have office space there. We're gonna have hands-on assistance from them. So
nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be
okay.
great.
And did they find you through Twitter? How did they find you? Did they find you after, obviously, through the press, or how did they find you?
Well, you want to?
sure, yeah. We actually hooked up with them when we were working on Interest Her, our other app. And we went in and they told us we were a little too early stage and stuff like that, but to stay connected because they liked us, they liked their story. And so as we pivoted, we kept in contact with them. And then when they started reading articles and seeing everything, Josh hit them back up like, hey, you know, this is what we got now. And they're like, yeah, come in, we'll give you a tour, you know.
Oh, wow.
And they gave us a great deal. And so now we're going to be working out of their offices. And
what do they
some
do
of
for
their guidance.
you? What's their process? Like, how do they help you?
Well, they're gonna help us with legal, marketing, strategy. They're gonna hook us up. I mean, they're gonna basically help us form our company in the most legit way possible with experienced people.
Right, with them possibly investing. So there's
Right.
like an investment opportunity there.
Very a week, 8 days after launch. So.
Yeah.
Very cool.
This is very
So thank you.
awesome. Thank you guys
You are
so
our first live guest.
Oh, it's
Cool.
a pleasure being here.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm glad
and-
we all could squeeze in here.
And
It actually looks.
we
doesn't
need
look-
Mitchell to
so
sign
bad.
up. I think you really should sign up.
Yeah, I'll sign up.
You're at
so,
that point.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
He's at that point, especially for holidays. You should have done it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. There's nothing going on
Room
right
sharing.
nowadays. Yeah, I'm gonna be sure. Yeah.
He wants like easy access. He wants like an easy way. Like he's not into all this.
An easy way to date.
Taking
I don't know,
taking
like-
girls out for dinner. He's not into any of that.
Yeah.
Let's start in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Start in the bedroom and
Exactly.
move
Well,
back.
that's why this site's perfect.
I know.
It's a room share.
I think this is like your dream right now.
Yeah. I like it. That's how I like it. So.
Well, I'll say this: you can meet people locally too on LoveRoom. Some users are using it for that.
Oh, yeah?
So you don't have to necessarily travel
Travel
meet
too
people.
far, yeah.
So you can start with in LA and Santa Monica and surrounding areas.
Yeah,
So.
but it's great if you do have someone come in from another state or whatever. You can just they're gonna leave.
Right.
So it's
Yeah,
like
I know.
you don't like that. You're like, all right, you're out.
Cool. So, Josh, Janine, thank you for coming.
Thanks, guys.
No
So,
problem. So happy.
tryloveroom.com. That's the
Yeah.
site. Best of luck to you.
Thank
you
so
in the
much.
future.
Can't wait
so
to read
thanks,
about
so
you.
just stay there.